Hello and welcome to another episode of Techfanaticofficial, your honest guide to Cryptoverse. Today I'm going to talk about Primal, which is a athlete fan token, and it's combining basically projects like Chili's and NBA Top Shot with Move2earn project. So you've probably heard of Stepapp, which I did a video about it 6 months ago, and it did really well. It's like 150x. The Move2earn app, which also had its own blockchain ecosystem, and also Launchpad, decks, and many other things. So they work with the team of Primal to incubate this new project called Primal. It's combining the move-to-earn elements for people who are interested in move-to-earn components, and it's also mixed with sporting and having sports stars who are backing the project, and also the fan token concept that Chili's project has brought. And if you, for example, go to the CoinMarketCap and see the Chili's project, it was a project that did really well. By the way, we are in bear market, so the prices now, of course, are much lower. But Chili's was one of the top 50 projects. It started at a lower value, but it pumped because it started having a lot of projects behind it, like FC Barcelona and many other tokens and fan token concept. So that was really a big deal. And now this project Primal is combining that element, what NBA Top Shots have, and also the move-to-earn components. So in summary, what's the project doing is having the Stepapp or Stepapp style sports plus Chili's fan token combined. What it does is connects the fan and celebrity athletes using the fan token. You can train and earn with the fitness devices because it's also a move to earn. And you can do the trading between the different athlete fans. They've already onboarded 250 sporting stars, and current project connect the fans to the institutions. Now, the athletes will issue the fan tokens, and it gives them the interaction to do. And you can have the Primal token to access to different fan tokens and purchase different fan tokens. So that's the fan token concept. And then they've got the move to earn component, which is the M2E, but it also focuses on workout. So not only on walking, I've done a lot of videos, the running, walking, move to earn, but it also focuses on working out and actually gaining results and, losing weight. So it's also focusing on that component of it. Now, it's also giving you rewards based on what you have achieved, and they have also a concept called inner circle. So you can be inner circle of a specialized pro athlete and start earning through their app using that. So that helps them to integrate with over 1 billion users who use things like Fitbit, Aura, and other applications. And in terms of what makes it unique, as I've mentioned, it combines Top Shots, Chili's, and Stepapp. Of course, the market caps have changed a little bit, probably almost the same. If you check Chili's, still 1.2 billion, but they're combining these concepts to tokenize the fan experience. The market opportunity is also, I mentioned, around 1 billion, but that's because of the tools that we have, Fitbit, Samsung Health, Strava, and all of those. They have a combined ODS of 800 million people. In terms of the roadmap, they have the team expansion phase 1 that happened earlier this year at our onboarding of athletes, design and development, brand partnerships, and securing the partners, auditing of the token. Now we are in November 2022, and this is the phase 2 where they have the IDO, TGE, inner circles, further partnerships, having fiat on ramp. And then they're going to have tier 1 athletes that they have, fan tokens, ambassador program, application beta. They have their own DAO, and further application to be announced. So the phase 1 was more focused on project fundamental setup, whereas the second part is more project IDO and featuring the inner circle. In the phase 3, it will be the first fan token, and then inner circle even growing with top athletes. And the phase 4 is going to be more sophisticated things like public launch, biometric integration, and also using the verified button to have the verified athletes in the launch events. You can also check that on their website, by the way. So they have a one-pager, and you can see the information about the application of what it can do, and the viewers that they have, the followers that they have, and also the roadmap. It's just that I'm usually more interested, so that's the same roadmap here. I'm just more interested to look at the DAO Maker one because it summarized everything in one page. But you can go and check that one. Now, in terms of the token economy, this one maybe I'll look at the project website itself. So the utility that the token has, Primal is the governance token for the project, which provides access to all the features that I've mentioned. So you can pay with Primal to subscribe to this inner circle. You can spend the Primal token to purchase physical digital goods from brands. You can stake and earn limited edition Primal NFTs. You can spend the Primal token to mint the NFTs for Primal, activate the earnings on the NFTs, and also you can get discount on the trading fees. You can burn it to get energy in the application to increase the cap that you can earn, and you can also burn it to mint a limited edition NFTs and also level up. Energy is the reward token for the application once the app is launched. It's for working out. It's to use to heal the NFT fatigues, similar to the Move2earn concept, and also to level up and also get exclusive benefits in the app. In terms of the economy of the ecosystem, so you saw the utility. In terms of the economy ecosystem, they have the in-app purchase, and there's a 2.5% fee in the marketplace. They have earn-enabled NFT drops. So as a user, you can buy NFTs to have the Move2earn functionality, and Primal will generate revenue from each primary sale of a new NFT. Advertising, which means the partner companies can use the Primal platform to get the user generating for the revenue. You can get the NFT income, so 2.5% for trading fee. Rental also has a 2.5% fee. They have the inner circle, which you can get entry and use the NFT Primal exchange on the fan token trading. You can get for subscription services and teamed NFT Tron. Now, as you can see, they have a non-crypto. So people who are non-crypto, and this is the marketing master. If you're non-crypto, they will have the athlete promotion, broadcasting, and EU-backed adoption. If you're a Web3 person, they have integration with the projects, referral, campaign, community airdrop, and major market localization. And for digital part, they have the ads for inner circle and corporate partnership. So this is the token value. And also, yes, they have other functions that you can do. As I mentioned, you can have buybacks. They're going to have from the application, 50% of the income is going to be used to buy back the token. They have the burning. If you are in the part of the governance, you can vote for it. They have the staking rewards. They have locks. They have liquidity incentives. They have different type of staking to give you rewards like free NFTs, discounts, power in the DAO voting, and staking yield. They've got the burning system, so you can mint NFT, customize, level up, and earn. And you have the energy burning. So this is pretty much the token economy. Now, in terms of the token metrics, the IDO price is going to be 0.016, so 1/7 of a cent. And the valuation is $8 million for the project. Based on this, there will be a token supply of 5 billion with an initial market cap of 484,000. So the valuation actually one of the lowest projects I have covered in my YouTube channel. Even a Stepapp was 25. So as you can see, it's really, really low value, but because we're in bear market, that makes sense, but still really, really good value. Now, out of this token valuation, 25% is for the incentives in the ecosystem, which I've described. 18% is for the public sale. 10% is for the private sale. Liquidity and market making is 15%. Team is 15%. Reserve 7%. Advisors and partners 6%. And then you got marketing at 3%. Looking at the token release schedule as well, if you check it more further in the DAO Maker side of things, they have an unlock here. So the private round unlock 20% TGE, 3 months cliff, linear vesting for 18 months. Exact same for public round. And then liquidity is 30% TG, 2 months cliff, and then 4% monthly to fight the inflation of the public and private sale. Now, in terms of the token metrics, further detail, if you're interested, pretty much the first month is going to have a circulation supply mostly focused on private public liquidity and marketing and some ecosystem incentives. Other than that, you will have not much happening for the first few months. And once it goes to the month 3, you're going to have more unlocks and more development. Advisors have a lock for 1 year. Team also have a lock for a year. So that's the positive sign that you don't have to worry about the huge unlock and huge inflation in the beginning. And again, valuation is only 8 million. So you can compare the project to, Chili's or other projects and their market cap, which is quite a huge and significant difference. Now, the next component is the partners and the teams that they have. So the team itself is consisting of, I think it's better if we check the team actually maybe on their own website. Probably they will have more details. So let's check them out and also check the partnerships. So they have 200 plus ambassadors, which some of them you can see. For example, these are more combat related. And these are the number of followers they have. They've got football related ones, which will be revealed soon. And they've got fitness also related people. Now, in the team membership that they have, if you go to the one pager, you can see who's part of the project team. Let's scroll down. So in terms of the partnerships with the team, they've got the CEO who has been experienced in this field for a long time, and they have Hatu Advisory. So he's from DAO Maker. They have Krill, who is also from Stepapp. So they've got the team of Stepapp as well as the team of DAO Maker as a partner. They've got Green Machine, who is a brand behind the project, and Kano Water from UK. So they've got a mix of crypto Web3 as well as Web2 partners. And they've also got more information if you want to know more about their partnerships over at the partner section here. So in their own website, it's showing the sport-related contents, but also Stepapp, DAO Maker, Green Machine, but also working with people from, UFC, NFL, NBA, Major Baseball League, Premier League, and, other sports. And these are some of the videos of people who are partnered up with them. So they're relatively strong in terms of the team members that they have, as well as the partnerships that they have in their ecosystem. And if you're curious more about the team and entrepreneurship that they have, he founded a startup now valued at over 50 million, for example. He's the chairman. So entrepreneurs having founded explosive startup, head of partnerships, works with brands like Heineken and Burberry. The CTO is a blockchain engineer who worked in a company like Spherium Finance. And they have a head of athlete partnerships. So pretty much you can see where they're all from. And these are this is from Symbiosis. These are all the guys that I've mentioned earlier as a partner for the project. Now, in terms of the launching and the launchpads, they're going to be on 2 major launchpads. The first one is going to be on the Step Launch. So Step Launch is the Stepapp's launchpad. And you can now actually go and register. They have all the details about the projects. So everything here you saw in DAO Maker, they also have a lot of that information here. And also you can register. So do your research, look at the metrics, look at the campaign, and then you can participate. To do that, you need to have Stepapp token and stake Stepapp token in the Step network, which is the Stepapp's chain. So Stepapp has its own blockchain network called Step network. which is a side chain on Avalanche network. And they're gonna be people who stake a minimum of 1,000 tokens can come here, can also ask if they want to basically invest. And maximum allocation, if you're holding the maximum amount, you can get $1,000 investment in Primal from Step Launch. This is the maximum. This is the first project that they're going to launch on Stepapp, so they want to make sure it does very well. And yeah, users who stake 1,000 FIT5, which is the native token of Stepapp, you can participate. How to guide, how to stake, and how to buy. Basically, you need to go to buy and stake. So you go to stake.stepapp.com, and also you go to the buy section, and you know how to do it, but make sure you're on Step Network for it. You could also buy it on an exchange and do the same, or do it on a multi-chain mechanism. So move it from Avalanche, for example, to Step Network. So there are different ways to do it. Now, these are all the steps that you want to participate. In terms of launch, they're going to have the IDO on the 24th on Step Launch. And they have 24 hours then to contribute. And then after that, you can claim based on the schedule. And if you win. For DAO Maker, it's quite more straightforward. So you can go to the DAO Maker page. You get the DAO Maker page. Now this is coming. You go to the project details. They have public SHO and the private SHO. Now is the public SHO, which means you don't have to hold DAO Maker tokens. You just have to hold some tokens in your wallet. And then you click on the participate. You connect your wallet, you do KYC, you press participate. And based on how much you've invested or how much you have in your wallet, you can participate in this one. So for example, you get points in your wallet based on how many tokens you have. You get points based on Twitter follower. If you follow the Twitter based on social research. I have done this, but I think there's some error here with DAO Maker. They need to fix it. Referral score, you can start the challenge, copy, I'll put the link as well in the description. And once you do the referral, you can participate. And it shows the chance that you have to get. So for example, based on what I've done, I've 50% chance of getting $1,200 worth of allocation. Remember, if you do public SHO, you're subject to 30% fee. So keep that in mind when you're doing this participation. Now, on Stepapp, you get a maximum of $1,000, whereas in DAO Maker, you get between $200 to $2,000, depending on how much you stake. So the chances are slightly higher if you do it on DAO Maker, because they're doing a bit of a larger race, but that's up to you how you want to participate. Now, in terms of social media, the Stepapp, as I've mentioned, is supporting the project for the marketing, but Primal itself, as I mentioned, they have a lot of athletes. They've got 43,000 followers on Twitter. They've got 12,000 on Telegram. They've got 10,000 on Discord, and they're active on social media like TikTok as well. And they've also opened the university system where you can, if you see the news here, you can actually go to their university, learn.getprimal, and based on your learning campaign, you can actually earn free NFTs. So this is a really cool campaign that they have as well. Now, in terms of final thoughts, we are almost in the bottom of the bear market. There might be a bit more way down, but yeah, we are almost to the end. And this project is going to do the IDO in the bear market. Having said that, the valuation being reduced to $8 million means that there's a lot of upside potential, not only during the IDO, but also as you go along. So taking that into consideration, I think it's a really worthy project to participate in the IDO. And remember, now we are in the World Cup period. World Cup just started yesterday. So this fan token concept, I think, will take off, and sport concept. And also, it's being incubated by DAO Maker, which is a top-tier launchpad, and Step Launch on Stepapp, which did very well. If you followed the video, you've probably made a lot of profit. So I do recommend it in this market, especially not seeing a lot of other interesting projects. And that's why I'm maybe a little bit less active right now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. You share it with your friends and comment if you have any questions. I can always go back and ask the team. And I'll also share all the details that I've mentioned down in the description, especially participation in the IDO. So thank you for watching this, and I see you next time.